Respected teacher and my dear friends, good evening to all of you. At first, I would like to thanks to our honorable teacher who has given us the chance to talk about chapter 18, global marketing and research and development. We'll talk about the last half of the chapter. Now I'd like to talk about my part, that is how do firms communicate with customers. Firms have to choose between two types of communication strategy. The two promotional strategy which is applied to get the product to the target market is push and pull strategy. Push strategy is the idea is to push the company's product onto customers by making them aware of it at the point of purchase. The common characteristics of push strategy is it emphasizes personal selling, and a pull strategy relies on the notion to get the customers come to you. Pull strategy emphasizes mass media advertising. Are the marketing channel of push and pull strategy. Push strategy is manufacturer or producer pushes wholesalers pushes retailers, and finally retailers persuade to consumers to buy their product and services. On the other hand, pull strategy is because of having demands in the market, consumers want to get their desired product and services through marketing intermediaries. These are the scenario of push and pull strategy. In push strategy, we can observe there are poor communication, management conflict, and their inventories remain high. On the other hand, in pull strategy possess better communication, actual consumption, and low inventories can be noticed. Which is better, push or pull? The choice between strategies depend on several factors. Number one, product type and consumer sophistication. A pull strategy works well for firms in consumer goods selling to a large market segment. A push strategy works well for industrial products. In case of industry or industrial goods, manufacturer or shareholders need to push in order to maximize the output. Number two, channel length. A pull strategy works better with larger distribution channels. As all the factors of pull strategy runs smoothly, longer distribution channel works better. Number three, media adaptability. A pull strategy relies on access to advertising media. A push strategy may be better when media is not easily available. What is the optimal mix? An optimal mix maximizes the potential unit sales while maintaining or ideally improving the company's profitability. The choice between a push strategy and a pull strategy has important implication in marketing promotion. In general, a push strategy is better for industrial products or complex new products. And when distribution channels remain short, and when few print or electronic medias are available in the market. On the other hand, a pull strategy is better for consumer goods, and when distribution channels are long, and when sufficient print and electronic medias are available to carry the marketing message. Should a firm use standardized advertising? Standardized advertising makes sense when it has significant economic advantages. Uh, Advertising is the way to let the customer know about your product and services, and because of advertising, the volume of sales increase, which maximizes the outcome for a company. Uh, Creative talent is scarce, and one large effort to develop a campaign will be more successful than numerous smaller efforts. Brand names are global. In order to introduce the brand into the world, advertising play a vital role. Advertising promotes customer to buy the product and services. Standardized advertising doesn't make sense when cultural differences among nations are significant. It is obvious because every nation has their unique likings and dislikings. One standardized ad may not fit for every nation. Advertising regulations limit standardized advertising, and some firms standardize parts of a campaign to capture the benefits of global standardization but customize other to respond to local cultural and legal environments. What pricing strategy should firms use? Pricing is the amount of money that consumers have to pay in order to obtain their desired goods and services. Every firms need to have their own pricing strategy. Before setting price, they should consider several factors: leisure, price discrimination, strategic pricing, and regulations that affect pricing decisions, which will be broadly discussed by the next member. That's all about me. Thanks for listening.
So, price discrimination. It happens when a company charges the customers different price for the same product in different parts of the world. It will work only if the company must keep the national market in a separate basis and different price elasticity of demand should maintain by the countries. Price elasticity of demand means the measure of responsiveness of demand for a product for the change in price in the market. So, if a small change in price creates a large change in demand, it is known as elastic demand. And if a large change in price creates a small change in demand, it is called inelastic demand. Countries with lower income level and more competitors will have greater price elasticity. Strategic pricing. It is classified into three phases. The first one is predatory pricing, second one is multi-point pricing, and third one is experience curve pricing. Pricing means the price of products and services available in the market at a lower level, which will kick out competitors where they can compete in the market. Multi-point pricing means a company's pricing strategy in one market create an impact on rival's pricing strategy in another national market. And last one, experience curve pricing to increase in sales by reducing the price of a product than the average cost, even it's in loss.
Hi everyone, I'm Chen. How do regulations influence pricing? A company's ability to set prices may be limited by anti-dumping regulations. It means that the product cannot be exported to another country or region at a price lower than its normal value. When a firm sells a product for a price that is less than the cost of producing it, then the dumping occurs. So every country or region has their own anti-dumping rules. Anti-dumping rules set a floor under export prices and limit a firm's ability to pursue strategic pricing. And a firm's ability to set prices may also be limited by competition policy. Most industrialized nations have regulations designed to promote competition and restrict monopoly practices. And the competition policy can limit the prices that a firm charges. Firms configure the marketing mix. Most companies use both standardization and customization because standardization versus customization is not an all or nothing concept. Most firms standardize some things and customize others. It is the cost and the benefit of standardizing and customizing each element of the marketing mix that enterprises should consider. International market research is defined as the systematic collection, recording, analysis, and the interpretation of data, and these provide knowledge that is useful for decision making in a global company or a multinational corporations. And international market research may be performed in-house or by external companies. There are some leading market research firms include Nielsen, Kantar, Ipsos, NPD Group. The company needs basic data to collect it in international market research. This data include data on the country and the potential market segments, such as geographic, demographic, sociocultural factors, and psychological factors. Through social, economic, consumer, and industry trends to get data that forecast consumer demands in a particular country or region of the world. And also, we should research include the data to make marketing mix decisions, such as product, distribution, communication, and price. There are 6 steps of international market research. At first, defining the research objectives. What needs to be studied, what problems to define, and the decision to be made accordingly must be very clear. Then, determine the data sources and assessing the costs and benefits of the research and collecting the data, analyzing and interpreting the data, such as conduct data analysis and summarize the questions raised, make the conclusions more logic, and at last, reporting the research findings.
Why is the new product development important? The product innovation should be strategic priority today, as the competition as much about the technological innovation as anything else. The pace of technological change is faster than ever, and the product life cycles are often very short. The new innovations can make existing products obsolete, but at that same time open the door to new host of opportunities. The firms need close links between the research and development, marketing, and manufacturing. Where should research and development be located? As the new product ideas come from the interactions of scientific research, demand conditions, and competitive conditions, the rate of new product development is greater in the countries where more money is spent on basic and applied research and development, the demand is strong, consumers are affluent, and the competition is intense. That's where the research and development should be located. How can research and development, marketing, and production be integrated? Since new product development has a high failure rate, new product development efforts should involve close coordination between the research and development, marketing, and production. The integration of the same will ensure that the consumer needs drive product development, new products are designed for the ease of manufacture, development costs are kept in check, and time to market is minimized. Why are cross-functional teams important? Cross-functional integration is facilitated by the cross-functional product development teams. Effective cross-functional team should be led by a heavyweight project manager with status in the organization. It includes the members of all critical function areas that have members, also the members that have located together, and they have established clear goals. Also, to develop an effective conflict resolution process. That is the only reason why the cross-functional teams are very important. How can firms build global research and development capabilities? To adequately commercialize new technologies, firms need to integrate research and development and marketing. To successfully commercialize new technologies, firm may need to develop different versions for different countries. So, a firm may need research and development centers in North America, Asia, and Europe that are closely linked by formal and informal integrating mechanisms with marketing operations in each country of their respective regions and with their various manufacturing facilities. Thank you.